Yo, welcome back to another video. We are in the Evolution Cup, and we got a different team to run with today. We got the Crocalor here with the Charjabug and Piloswine in the back. Here, we're going to stay in, and we're going to do our best to throw back-to-back moves. Let's see if they're going to allow us to get there. Nope, they're not going to allow us to get there. We're going to at least get one move off here. The idea here is maybe we get a debuff. That's fantastic. We're going to go in with our Charjabug here. Charjabug is looking to gain a ton of energy heading into the next Pokemon. They go for another Rock Slide right there. We survive it. We're going to go for this X-Scissor right here. This X-Scissor will be able to take out this Vigoroth easily. And unfortunately for us, they ended up having the absolute best counter to our backline. The opposing Crocalor here is going to be able to take us out. This Crunch goes through. We don't get the debuff. Okay, they actually switch out. Let's see. Okay, and they're actually running the Steel Wing Togetic here, so they're going to be able to do some good damage. We're just going to let this go because this is a lost cause. Just bad matchups in the back for that Crocalor. Okay, next game. Let's see if we can do a little bit better with the Crocalor lead. The idea, maybe, in hindsight, we should have shielded, I guess, the Vigoroth, but on to the next game. We do see that they had the Charjabug. They switch out into the Arctibax. Arctibax here is going to be throwing neutral Dragon Claw right here. We're going to go and stay and throw this Crunch here. Going to get the shield and looking to get the back-to-back, not the back-to-back, to two moves here. We are able to get to another Crunch here. They do invest two shields in this situation, so that's as good as it's going to get. We know they have the Charjabug, so we're going to come back in with our Piloswine to potentially farm down. They go for the Icy Wind right here. Icy Wind does not take it out. And all we have to do here is shield once and go for the farm down. Okay, we're going to switch out into the Charjabug to get the extra Volt Switch to farm down. And now we have the advantage because we have a shield and we have this Charjabug versus their Charjabug. We know that they're going to have to throw a move here, so we overfarm a bit. We're going to have a shield here. The fact that they haven't switched out, we wanted to keep this Charjabug alive, and indeed, the Charjabug was very useful in their backline. Ends up being the Togetic. This Togetic here is running the Steel Wing, so not doing as much damage. And then we're going to combo play here, switch out into the Piloswine with a I think we did one Powder Snow, and we got to the Avalanche, so GG's to our opponent right there, and we were able to win that with basically the Charjabug with some shields. Next game, let's see if we can win. We got the Crocalor versus, what do we think it's going to be? Dragonair. So this is kind of a neutral-ish matchup depending on the shield situation. They're going to be able to get to their moves first, but that's okay. We're going to tank the first move. And we're going to go for this Crunch here because they're probably going to shield. We do get the debuff, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, we don't get to the next move. And now that they're debuffed, that we can come in with the Piloswine. This Piloswine is going to potentially farm down. They're going to allow us to. Okay, we actually just throw the move. They're about to get to another move. Now we're just going to hope that the one shield... Okay, it looks like they have Togetic in the back. But once they switch out, they are in a bad matchup now, as our Charjabug here is going to be able to throw a Discharge back towards this Togetic. They throw the Ancient Power. They did get the boost, but unfortunately for them, they were not healthy enough to reap the benefits of it. This Magneton here, unfortunately, is a problem for this Piloswine, so we're going to have to do as much damage as possible with this Charjabug. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough energy stored up on this Piloswine, so this is going to be a tough game to win, especially since they already had double Magnet Bombs here. So they actually end up having double Electric in the back, and that's kind of tough considering we had a Piloswine in the back there that it was not very good against that Magneton. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Golbat versus these Crocalor. This is they're going to be able to get to a move first. We know that this is going to be Poison Fang. We allowed it to go through, and then we're going to throw our own Crunch here, doing some good neutral damage, potential debuff. They do shield it. We do get the debuff, which is fantastic. Now we have a decision to make. How bad do we want to keep this Crocalor? We decide it's done its job. We're going to come back in with the Charjabug. We get one free Volt Switch in and did a ton of damage. And we're going to hope Shield Advantage is going to be able to win this game here. We have the Charjabug at X Scissor right here. We're going to go for another X Scissor. This is going to force a shield or the KO from this Vigoroth. So they decided to let it go. And then they have the Hakamo in the back. We do have the Piloswine for this. I believe they're still switch locked. So we're going to shield here and force them to stay in and use a shield. That's definitely the right move right there. And now they're going to come back in with the Golbat. This Golbat does have the poison thing. Doesn't quite KO, so we're going to look for the farm now. We do get the huge farm down. We're going to go for this Avalanche right here. This Avalanche, does it KO? Yes, it does. So GG's to our opponent right there. That Piloswine ended up coming in clutch and saving the day, taking out their backline easily. All right, next, what do we find? We got the Crocalor versus the Piloswine. Fantastic matchup, expecting them to switch out. They switch out into the one and only Hakamo, and we're going to go into our Piloswine. We're going to lose this matchup because they did get that one fast move advantage, but we're going to at least get a shield back. This Avalanche will be able... Oh, they decided to let it go, actually. So, okay, we'll take that. Let's see what they come back in with. They're going to come back in with the Piloswine. This Piloswine is going to have to tank a Avalanche. They decided to shield it. Do we get to another Avalanche? They do not allow us to get to another Avalanche, so we're going to let this go. We know we have the Crocalor here. We're going to look for some good damage with our fast moves. Do we think that this is going to be a Stone Edge or high horsepower? We do, so we're going to shield right there. That's a correct shield, and we're going to go for this Crunch to almost take it out. We force them to switch out. So our opponent here has the Charjabug in the back, ends up having the Discharge. We're going to be able to get to two moves right here. This is going to get a shield, or it's going to get the Charjabug really low, and we do get the debuff, so they switch out, and that is GG's right there. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.